Hey Roses, welcome back to another video. Just before I begin my story time about my first fight, I just want to make two little disclaimers. One is my last video is doing all right. We could work on that a little bit more, but I'm gonna have more content for you guys. Like, I don't want you to feel like my channel's gonna be boring. Like, I know that video was kind of boring, but it was just kind of to open you guys up to like who I am and what I'm gonna be doing. So that was like a boring video. But all right, disclaimer number 2 is I am not making this video to bash anyone, to do anything. I don't want no drama with nobody. So if you see this video and you know the people that I'm talking about, you could go tell them and do all the little dirt you want to do, but all I'm telling you is I have a right to talk about something that I experienced. So yeah, I know my rights, I know what I could say, and I know what I can't say. So now let's get into the story, because I don't want to be talking too much about this junk and all that other stuff. We have two main characters that I'm just gonna call them, because I'm gonna call them like another name, because I don't want no problems. I don't want them to say, oh, like they released my name and doing all this other stuff. So there's two twins, and there's a masculine one and a female one. So we're gonna call the female one Lisa, and we're gonna call the masculine one Cathedra. And let's get started. So it all happened this day that me and my sister decided to go to the mall. And basically, me and my sister were just going to the mall, not to pick a fight, but just going there to shop. So knowing me, as I told you guys in my last video, like, if it had come down to me buying clothes or buying food, you already know I'm buying food. So I bought food and I still wasn't fucking full, so I wanted to get a milkshake. So I go to the ice cream truck that's in the mall, and I'm just standing there, and then I get like this ringing on my phone, and I'm like, what? Like, who's calling me? Like, my girlfriend's at work and my sister's right here with me. So like, those are the only two people that I hang out with. So I'm like, who's calling me? Like, who could possibly be calling me? So I look at the number and I'm like, wait, like this number looked familiar. So I answered the phone, and then
she was like, hello, like where are you at, this, that, and the third.
And I'm like, what? Like, who's just gonna ask me where am I at? So I told her where I was at, like a dumbass. Never do that, by the way. But I told her where I was at, and she just hung up. And I was like, what? Like, what did I just do? Like, who was that? So I'm still confused. And then that's when I started like thinking. I was like, wait, sis, like, who is that? Like, I'm trying to think, like. And then my sister was like, you don't know? Like, who could it be? Whatever. I was like, oh my God. It was Lisa. And I was like, bro, what if she want to come here and fight me? Like, I ain't ready. I don't want to be fighting. Like, I'm not the fighting type. So I was like, bro, like, what are we going to do? Like, I really want my milkshake. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And my sister was like, let's just get your milkshake and we'll leave. And I was like, bet, okay. So then she was taking like kind of long to come, and I was like, bro, like, is she gonna come or like come up anonymously? Like, how is this shit gonna go down? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I was getting worried because this is my first like initial like situation, like if we were to get in a fight that day, but we didn't. So I was like, bro, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So then that's when she comes, and I was like, bro, what am I gonna do? There's kids around, like I'm next online. Like, literally as soon as she comes, I'm about to get my milkshake. So I'm like about to order my milkshake. I'm like, yeah, what kind of milkshakes do you have, this, that, and the third? And then she
just like was like, oh, what's up, all that shit he was talking about, rah,
getting all blase, getting all rowdy and stuff. And I was like, girl, what are you talking about? So then that's when the guy talked to me. He was like, oh, we have this, that, and the third type of milkshakes, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, can I have a pistachio milkshake? And she was like,
no. She was like, no, don't make it for her. Don't make it for her.
And I was like, girl, hold on. Because you know when it comes down to my food, it's what? It's what? Exactly. Don't play with me and my food. Like, you don't do that. So I was like type mad or whatever because she told the guy not to make it. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, why can't he make motherfucking... I was like, make it. Like, make it. Like, bro, I'm the one who's paying for it. She not paying for it. So he ended up making it. And while he was making it and doing all that stuff, she was talking to me. She was like, oh, so what's all that shit? You was talking about this, that, and the third. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, what? Like, what are you talking about? I try to make her look stupid because I'm not about to sit here and fight you in front of kids, in front of an ice cream parlor. Like, that's when I was like, what, girl? Like, what is you talking about? Like, what? And she had her little friend with her. Mind you, she came with her little friend. And I was confused. I was like, bro, like, I didn't see her friend. Her friend was behind me. Like, they wanted to jump me while I wasn't paying attention. Like, and I had my sister right there. My sister was staring at everything. She wasn't saying nothing, doing nothing, because my sister not the fighting type either. So that's when I was just like, I got my milkshake, I paid for it, and I was like, like, bye. Like, I thought she was gonna like follow me or do something, so like I was just cautious or whatever. But then that was the end of it. So that's when I called my mom, you know me, and so I called my mom like, like, yo, like, she really came up to me being hella disrespectful in front of kids. Like, she wanted to fight me. She had her friend doing all this stuff. And I was like, mami, yo no puedo toda esta vaina. Yo no puedo. Yo no puedo pelear. Whatever the fuck. Fight, whatever. So that's when my mom was like, you gonna press charges. You're gonna do that. She threatened you. That's what you're gonna do. This, that, and the third. And that day, I regret this day of my life. I should have listened to my mother. My mom's like, you gonna press charges? That's it. Where's the thing? Where's the police? Call them because I'ma go. But that's when I was like, Ma, like, no, like, don't do this. Like, you know, I don't want no cops involved. Like, Mommy, no. So then she was like, all right, I'ma listen to you. Cause, you know. It's like, nah. So my mom's like, all right, whatever. So then that's when I was like, okay, that's the end of it. And me and my sister was just talking about it. Like, I was like, bro, like, that's crazy. Like, like, what was I gonna do? Like, I don't know what to do in certain situations like that. So, boom. That's the first time I encountered her. And it's the first time she came up on my face and acted all boom, boom, boom. So, yeah. So, now the day of the fight, it was like a couple days after. So, I called my girlfriend up. Cause I'm in this town where she be at, and I normally go there because that's where I used to live. So I'm in this town, and I'm like, babe, I was mad at her. I was done because she was being friends with Lisa and Cathedra, and I was like, not your friends. You need to understand that. Stop being like blind and realize that those people aren't your friends. So that's when I called her up. I was like, where you at? Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? You know, on some crazy girlfriend stuff. So then that's when she was like, I'm here, I'm with this, I'm with that, like, I'm doing this, like, telling me all the information. I was like, bet, like, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go to Lisa and Cathedra house. So I pull up and I see my girlfriend in the car with this girl that goes to school with me. Now there's these two other girls. So we got Cathedra, we got Lisa. Those are the twins, one's masculine, one's feminine. And then we got these two sisters that live over here in my town. And we're gonna call them Salt and Pepper. So what? Okay, so the older one is gonna be Salt, and the younger one that's my age is gonna be called Pepper. So I see my girlfriend in the car with Salt, and I'm like, what? Like, I cursed you out in school. Why are you talking to my girlfriend? So Salt was sitting in the car. She was like all cute, and then Pepper was with Cathedra, and I was like, ew, like, y'all nasty. They were like sitting there smoking, doing that, yerba. If you Spanish, you know yerba. So they were doing all that, and I was like, termina esa vaina. We're shutting this shit down because I don't play that. So I get out the car and I'm mad as hell. So I get out the car and I punch my girlfriend in her face. That's it. I punched her in her face. Why are you sitting in the car with Salt? You shouldn't be sitting in the car with Salt. So then I see Salt, I see Pepper running to the car, and goes in the car, and Salt reverses, and she's like driving, and I bang on her car. I bang on that bitch car. Why are you in the car with my girlfriend? You don't do that. That's not what you do. I cursed you out because you was doing that. So then she drove off, and my mom was like, let's go get in the car. Like, we're gonna follow them. We're gonna get their like license plate, do all this stuff because they're trying to run me over. So we follow them or whatever, and then they get pulled over by the police. Karma's A. So they get pulled over by the police, and then me and my mom's like, okay, like, we're not gonna follow them because they're gonna tell the police that someone was following them. So then that's when I was like, Ma, like, let's go back. Like, let's go back. Like, I know they're there. Like, I just want to get Kanija. Like, I don't care about them. I just want to get Kanija. If you don't know who Kanija is my girlfriend. Shout out to you, babe. So we're parked in like the parking lot complex. And my mom pulls up and she blocks them in. It wasn't intentionally, like, my mom, like, she didn't know that was their car. But she did a good job because, honey. So then that's when Lisa was outside and Lisa had her friend. We're gonna call her friend. Bro, this cat, bro. We're gonna call her friend Snow. So Lisa had her friend near Snow. And Snow was getting all rowdy and stuff. Oh, like she wanna fight, this, that, and the third. And Lisa was like, oh, so you wanna fight? You wanna fight? You wanna fight? Like, girl, nobody invited you. Nobody invited you. Boom. So then that's when she was like getting all close. She was going like this. And I was like, I don't know how to fight, bitch. Like, slow your roll because, sis, like, I don't know how to fight. So she was going like this and shit. I was like, oh my God, like, bro, she about to get. So then that's when sprayed the bitch. She was like, ah! Oh my God! So then that's when her friend was like, Snow. Snow was just getting involved to Snow. She was like, oh, fight her, Lisa. Fight her, Lisa. Fight her, Lisa.
Tatiana, bust down, Tatiana.
That's when Lisa, she punched my face. I was like, huh? She was like, boo. Took off my glasses. And I was like, all right, we about to get this rocking. We get rocking. Like, I wasn't playing. Like, I don't, like, you're not about to hit me. And I'm not about to sit here and be like, no. You're going to get your ass beat. So that's when I started punching her and doing all this junk, grabbing the hair, doing all this, doing all that. And oh, that was that. Then, like, mad people, my mom, this guy, like, people was just coming out their houses like cockroaches. Like, I was like, what the heck? Like, people like to do this. Like, this is not my life. I don't like to do this. So then everybody was like, oh, and they separated us and we was like together or whatever. We was like fighting and shit, like, boom, 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 boom. People separated us. I got in the car. I told her, I said, get your butt in the car because we leaving and I ain't got time for this. I don't. So, boom, that was a fight. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys comment down below some video suggestions. And I saw a comment actually that said that I need a profile picture, and I'm working on it. So please wait, please settle down. My YouTube is still under construction. It's not done. It still needs work. So yeah. So bye, y'all.